Hello folks, welcome back to my channel Rides with Richie. I hope you are safe and well today. In case if you are here for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Richie D'Souza. I live over here in this beautiful country of Ireland, and I make content about motorcycles, motorcycle travel, accessories and maintenance. Today I'm on my beautiful Yamaha Super Tenere. This is a 2014 model year bike, and this video is about why did I get the bike tuned on the Dynotuning, and I got the ECU flashed as well. In case if you are somebody who is interested in motorcycles, I would definitely recommend you to hit the subscribe button and to hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified when I put up future videos like this. So right now I'm out and about over here on country roads of Ireland, just to talk about why did I get the bike tuned and how does it feel after tuning, and is it worth it. So let's get to the topic and discuss how did I get it tuned. I got it tuned over in Dublin. I had to ride one day early in the morning, reach up to Dublin and leave it with Gary in Mototuning in Dublin, and he got the ECU flashed and tuned it on Dyno for me. I did not want to gain any horsepower because this bike is plenty fast for me for the conditions what I ride in, and for the Irish roads. I don't need any more horsepower than this, but I wanted to get rid of the snatchy throttle, and I wanted the sports mode to be a bit more usable. Right now, as you all know, in case if you are a Super Tenere owner, you know that the sports mode in the Super Tenere is not very much usable. The throttle is very snatchy and the acceleration and deceleration is very abrupt. So as you can see, I'm on the touring mode right now and I'm pulling away. And when you are shifting, there is no hard deceleration. Initially what was happening was, when I had this bike without the tune, every time you decelerate, the bike used to dive forward. And my wife Jennifer, as you all know, she travels with me all the time, and every time the bike cuts the power, her head is to hit the helmet at the back. So right now I got it tuned, and after that, that problem is gone. As you can see, I'm going through these curvy corners over here. In case if you're wondering why am I taking it so slow, it's just because the tires are super new. They were just installed yesterday, and as you all know, for the first 100 kilometers I will have to take it easy. I have to get the tires scrubbed in. Okay, back to the topic. So yeah, as I'm taking these twisty corners over here, acceleration and deceleration is very good. Another thing is the power band. Like, you know, whenever you are in the gear, first, second or third, when you're accelerating, there was a surge in the power, and all of a sudden there was a decline in the power as well. So after the tune, there is very linear power delivery, like all through the rev range. There is a constant amount of power which has been delivered. Earlier what was happening was, there was a dip in the power after you reach around 4000 to 5000 RPM. That is gone now. There is a linear way of power delivery, and I absolutely love it. And another thing is the engine braking. Engine braking was very abrupt when you leave the throttle. Like over here, I'm coming to this corner, I left the throttle go, but the bike is not free flowing, but however the engine is giving enough of power so that I reduce the speed, but not so abrupt that I can feel that I'm being pushed forward or the nose of the bike is diving. So that is great, and I hope that will help us to enjoy the ride better, especially for Jennifer. Otherwise, every time I let the accelerator go, her head is to hit my head at the back. That is gone now. And another thing, right now I'm going to switch it to sports mode, and sports mode is not less powerful by any means, but the power delivery, as you can see, is quite significantly better, I can say, because right now there is power all through the rev range and the bike just flies. It feels like the bike has gained like 20 horsepower. I'm sure that it definitely has extra horsepower because of the ECU flash, but however, like, you know, right now as you can see, I'm on the 6th gear, I'm pulling off, and the bike is just pulling right through. And another thing is that it is not that immediate surge of power which used to, like, you know, feel like the bike is very jerky. That is gone altogether. Yeah, so the power delivery is so much better. Now the sports mode is much more enjoyable and usable. I don't use the sports mode when Jennifer is at the back. She doesn't like it, but till now she did not like it, I can say. I hope once this is done, I hope that doesn't scare her as much, because it doesn't jolt the bike forward and backwards. That is great. And one more thing which I've noticed, which not many people mention, is the gear changes. I feel like the gear changes have become much more smoother. The gear changes on the Super Tenere were not bad at all. Please don't take me wrong. The gear changes were really good and accurate. But after the tune, what has happened is the gear changes are much more smoother and much more accurate. So Gary was so good to me that without any prior appointment, what he did was he got the full service done on the bike. So what he did was he changed the engine oil as well as the oil filter, and he changed the shaft oil as well, which is great. I highly appreciate that. Now I don't have to wait for a couple of weeks for an appointment and bring the bike to somebody and get the oil change done once again. So that's done and dusted as well. So I believe that has contributed to the slicker gear changes. However, the gear changes are much more better now. As you can see, I'm blipping the throttle and changing the gear, and this is like bam bam, it's shifting straight away. Let me put it back to touring mode. I like the touring mode much better on this bike, because you don't need the sports mode over here in Ireland until and unless you're hitting some track in Mondello Park. Look at this beautiful scenery right here. Which way am I going? Okay, let me take this left and go this way. I'm going towards the Farenwoods now. In case if you're wondering where am I shooting this, I'm near Macroom or Coach 4, behind Inishkara. I don't know what is this road called as. I'm heading towards Coach 4 right now. So that's that. And in case if you're wondering how much did it cost me, the tuning itself was 450 euros. Yes, it is not cheap. If you're asking me, is it worth it? I can say that yes, it is worth it. It is expensive, I know, but it transforms the bike. Like, especially as you all know, I live outside Cork City and I commute to Cork City every day. And before the tune was done, in the city traffic, there was quite a bit of surge in power, and the ECU was hunting for fuel all the time. Right now, what Gary told me he did was he added a bit more fuel to the... Oh, there is a rally car just behind me. I hope he wants to overtake me. I'll let him go ahead. Just a moment, buddy. I'm making a video. Go. Whoa, nice one, right? So yeah, so what was I saying? I got distracted. Okay, so yeah, Gary was saying that he added a little bit more fuel in first, second and third gear in between, approximately around the rev range from 2000 to 5000, so that the bike doesn't hunt for more fuel, and hence the surging problem is gone. And that makes the bike much more enjoyable at lower speeds. The hunting and surging is completely gone. As you can see over here, I'm in fourth gear at 2000 RPM, and there is no hunting and surging at all. And after the tune, the bike is feeling so much smoother. The vibrations in the engine have reduced as well as on the handlebars. I feel like the bike is smoother overall. I'm not sure if it is the oil change which did this or the tune. Since I did both of them together, I don't know which made the difference. But however, I'm enjoying the bike much more than I did before. And another thing is that the acceleration is so much smoother. I have never felt this bike being so much smooth before. I was riding it every day back and forth into the city and for all my daily chores. But after the tune, I feel like this bike has changed drastically. The fueling, the power and everything, it is so much more enjoyable to ride on at slow speeds. Like, you know, even when I brought it back from Dublin on the motorway you don't feel much of a difference anyways, because it is what it is. You clock 120 kilometers per hour and then you switch on your cruise control and you're going straight ahead. Especially when you're driving or riding in lower speeds, you see all the difference coming into picture. So that's it for today, folks. I just wanted to give this a bit of an update on this ECU flash to you all. In case if you have enjoyed it, do not forget to hit the like button and to leave me a comment if you have any questions, and do not forget to subscribe for more awesome content like this. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.